I'm at Junkton Station. It doesn't look much, does it? But let me tell you, this place is absolutely bonkers. It's an old railway station, and I'm going to be taking you on a tour around this crazy, and I mean crazy, architectural yard. Think Steptoe and Sons, think Arthur Daly. This Jack, who runs this place, could give them a run for his money. They have got fantastic stuff from the 17th century, I think maybe even earlier, right up to current day. Farmer stuff, circus stuff, theme park stuff, anything you can imagine. Anyway, I'm getting a bit excited because I went for a quick walk round the other day to make sure I'm okay to film. We're going to film, and in fact, salvage hunters have even been here. That's how good this place is. And if you look, it's in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, without further ado, let's get in. So this is Junkton. This is the way in, but we're going to come back to that later. We are going to make the most of the quietness of the place. This is about the railway station, when it used to be an old railway station. Now there's some old pictures. But now, wonder what they'd think, because this place truly is bonkers. That's a hell of a bird bath. Now this is normal. Trust me, it gets wild. Need a few chimney pots. This is your place. Perhaps an old fairground bike. What do they call that? Shabby chic. Look at that, an old railway cabbage, and you've got an old vintage car up on top. Is that a ship's funnel? That is a ship's funnel. Wonder where that came from. Old wheels. Oh my lord, that's an old, a farmy thing. Perhaps some viewer would know what that is. But it just keeps getting wilder, let me tell you. And this place, as I say, is in the middle of nowhere. Look at that. Nice little bath there. Look at those urns. Pretty urns. As I say, the programme that's run for 17 series. Oh, that cat. That's the ratter. She is an absolute fantastic ratter. She is as old can be, but they have no problems with mice, rats or anything. Right, in there is thousands of things. You just won't believe it's like a TARDIS in there. But this is the old railway platform, and you've got old carriages and barns going right down there. When I say this place is bonkers, you're about to start to see how bonkers this place is. Now, without further ado, let's get in here. Oh, nope. We'll have to ask the lady to get it unlocked. Let's just... When I say filming is real, it's that real. I've got to go and ask the lady. You'll get a sneak peek of the inside. Hello. Sorry, the warehouse thing's locked. Yeah, the little door by the garage door, if you know what I mean. I don't know whether it's me. Open it badly. Hello, puddy cat. You're gorgeous. Sorry. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, not at all. It usually happens to me. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. Wow. Look at this. There's everything everywhere. Now I'm going to take you through. This is like being in a living museum, but where you can buy everything. You have prices on some things. Old gaming machine, the old signage. But literally, you're going to be amazed. There's an old set of traffic lights there. God, you could have fun with those. An old till, look at that. Didn't use it, but how beautiful. £895. Not bad if you ask me, for a bit of history. Look at those old skates. Not much changed really, have they? Not sure what that is, but is it? Not sure what it is. Very pretty. I'm not very good at reading upside down, sadly. Yeah, traffic lights. Oh, fancy an ice cream. Have a nice little ice cream there. That'd be fantastic for a steampunk, wouldn't they? Proper original ones. Oh, look at the old weather vane. How beautiful is this? As I say, it's just like being in a museum, but you can buy anything. Look at those snakes. They've obviously come from an old fairground. How cool would they look here? If I was moving in, if I was starting over anew, I wouldn't go to like IKEA or some random shops. I'd come here. I mean, what about that for a clock? You know, they're real talking pieces, aren't they? Look at that little car. Imagine giving that to a kid at Christmas. Probably costs the same as the one in like Toys R Us or something. That's if they were still about. Look at that, how pretty is that? £5.95, old cigarette machine. I remember cigarette machines being in pubs. Lollipop stop. You could have too much fun with that, couldn't you? Look at this, fairground. Sorry about the flashing lights. Speed thrills. How nice would that look? Back of a bar or something. Propellers, drum kits, furniture. There's even an old hair thing up there. What's that? Blick Time Recorders Limited. Look at those. Again, an old car. Old cases. Lights. More fairground. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be here at night, wouldn't you? On your own. Look. It's like museum quality stuff. And look at these. Old Johnson's Dairy. You wouldn't want to drink that milk, would you? Yeah. Oh, hopefully. Yeah. Look at the old tools. Do a bit of work on them, but these bobbins, I can never remember. Handles. How pretty are they, just in their own right? I don't know, perhaps I'm odd. Do you like stuff like this? I do. I like to think of the people that have handled it. CB. Wonder if... Oh, that's come off a boat, hasn't it? And look at this. Obviously this has been repainted. I don't know whether I like them when they've been redone. I prefer them when they're a bit old. Look at those old bottles. Look at that. Old circuit breaking. Gosh. Don't touch anything with my luck. Look at all the old telephones. Had to go to dictograph, not sure what that is. Yeah, sorry, that was my naughty mind. Look at the length of that phone. That's a weird one. Techni T. Winning numbers. How cool are they? Royal Cumbernauld, that's a long way away. Master Mate. Oh, we're back to the till. I'm going round the wrong way. Now I'm going to the Newark Antique Collectors Fair, the international one, and I bet they have these antiques like in here, and I bet they're 10 times the price. Because this is probably where they bought them from, places like this. because these people have all the contacts, know where to buy stuff, know who to speak to. The chap who owns this has been in it a long time. And I'm sure he knows where to get everything. Sort of person in the Second World War. If you were in a prison camp, you'd want to be near, because they'd know the people and what to get and where to get. Look at that. Reliable billard maker. Look at the size of that. It's my hand. Look at the size of it. But there's no cheating then. Lion's tea sold here. What a beautiful thing to have outside an old coffee shop. Lifebuoy. I think we're a bit far from the sea. Old records. Rolls Razor. Drinking water full of absolute parity. Wow. Very fish. Ooh, not sure what that's made out of. Look at those, aren't they beautiful? Old suit and trouser hanger. All balls to count, 23 plea pays. Again, obviously from a fairground. Super naughty magazines. Not going to go too near them. Triang, how much is that? £135. Really good price. Look at that. There's a series at the moment about the Forsyths, and that would be very, very much in keeping. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. It's like wood and turned. Gosh, a toy for a wealthy person, I should think. Meccano, that's old Meccano. Old radios, more ship's wheels. Please tell me that's not a hairdryer. Yes, it's a hairdryer. Wow, is that what you used to dry your hair with? I'll have to ask my mum. That looked scary. Gas generator. Just such lovely things. Look at this. An old child. From the old grills, from the old cars. Sorry, we're in Down Buster Country, and the Red Arrows are based here, and many others. Old baskets. That's an unusual. Oh, perhaps someone will be able to tell me what that basket was used for. Something they didn't want coming back out. Is that an eel basket? Don't know. But yeah, I mean, how cool is this place? Go up there. And trust me, it gets wilder. That's an old donkey. Blackheath Lodge, Governor's, a long way from home. Have a Pepsi. Sees that we can supply a plate this size at the rate of 1 shilling a week. Don't remember shillings. I don't think I'm old enough, or perhaps I just don't remember. Oh, look, weighing scales. Better get away from them. Look at that old fan. That is beautiful. You polish that up, that would be an absolute treat. No wonder the salvage hunters have been here. I don't know how long ago, but what an absolute fantastic place. What are your thoughts? It is bonkers crazy. I love it. But yeah, what a crazy place. Look at that. Absolutely mad. Absolutely fantastic that these places still exist. Old boat. Something Sue. Long time since she's seen water. Don't know whether I quite trust her. Although, New Bolingbroke, that was obviously, if this is Bolingbroke Station, that is original to here. weights. Look at those. Wow. Houston Street, London. I wonder whether if they're the old, that's old lampposts. I don't know. But look at those. And now we have those straight up, straight down, horrible things. Beautiful old stained glass windows. Just think they're lovely. Old radiators. Old millstone. Wonder what mill that came from. The mill rings. Need some chains. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. Yeah. No. Old fireplaces. Oh lord. Is that what I think it is? Wow. Now that's something you don't see every day. Oh look, that's an actually elephant. I don't know whether you can pick it up. Another lamppost. More stuff in there. Gosh. Where do you start? Right, let's get stuck in. Oh, fairground. Look at that whole bike. Dayton Albatross, 1950s for £850. I think that's an absolute bargain. Isn't it? Don't you? If you saw that at an antique and collector's fair, gave it a bit of a wash, it'd be about a lot more than that. Look at the old car doors, they're tiny. Absolutely tinsy. Wonder what they're from. I don't know whether anyone out there can tell me. This is only the second sort of architectural salvage yard I've ever been to, so I really don't know what I'm looking at a lot of the time. Locks. Well, there's no door to lock. But that cat is doing its job because you don't see any nibbles on any of the material or anything. I mean, I know it's well trodden, but look at this place. It's amazing. That's a canoe. Look at that, a whole giant canoe. To give you an idea of the size, that's my hand. That's a big canoe. That's like quite a few people canoe. Got another little car. £275. See, these are not bad prices. It's not like you can go to Tesco's and get them, or IKEA or John Lewis, and you've got a bit of history. Look at that, the rising sun. I wonder what happened to that. Look, gosh, I haven't missed these old bikes. Look at those old bikes. These are really old. Dunlop. Oh dear, but that didn't give an easy ride. I had to, I'm sorry. It still works. Oh, what a shame. God, I thought that was a snake for a minute. Nearly ran. Wow. I think you look really. This is bonkers, but also beautiful as well. Look at the turning on that. It's really heavy. Don't even know what it is. Perhaps something for a mill. Look at it. Beautiful bits of wood. These all have history. The old scooter. There's an old breakfast table. Breakfast bench, is it? Yeah, breakfast bench. Look at that. Gosh. As I say, if I was renovating a house, I would get down here because this place is a gold mine of just stuff. Vintage, retro, not a lot of modern. And these are original, not those ones that you sometimes buy from the shop. These have got history. They've been used. Look at all those. My favourite bit of stained glass I haven't even come to yet. But I'll have to bring my husband back because it would be a big purchase. But I just really like it. Well, it's not stained glass. I think it's from a fairground. But it's kind of cool. The old wicker. Look at that. Look at these. Got to go in those two yet. And further down. Wouldn't fancy eating that syrup. Tyres. Oh, what's that from? Shadow Honda. Ooh, it's pretty, isn't it? Guess that's from a bike, a motorbike. Don't get me started on motorbikes. For those of you who haven't watched me before, my son recently got a motorbike and I'm still not talking to him. Not sure what that is. Huge wagon wheels. Look at those. Again, look. Got the metal outer rim. Giant scales. More glass bottles. Just wow. It just, you know, I've paid to go in museums with less historical stuff than this. What are your thoughts? It's just crazy. Old sack barrow, the old Belfast sinks, I'm not sure. Get yourself some tools. Not bad. Real ale from the wood. That's nice. Postbox. Wow. GR. So that would be George. Would it be King George? I'm not very good with my... Okay, I think that's more modern now. Perhaps it's been... Yeah, I think that's more modern. But how amazing. Look at that. Is that one of those things that you... A bellow. I'm sorry. If anyone out there, they'll be shouting at the screen roundabout now. Say it's not. The old chimney sweeps. Look at that. Gosh, they've seen some tough times. Nice barrow, tools. So what are your thoughts so far? I think this place is wonderful. I think wonderful for keeping history alive. I think perhaps schools should come here and teach them and say, this is how we used to live, instead of reading it from a book. What are your thoughts? But I think it'd do them a world of good. Sorry, it went flying. So we're in an old carriage. We're in the TR131. These are from an old gym. Not bad, look. They're still solid and still usable. Wow, look at those bad boys. 4213, not sure what that means. Warning, when in use, this bulkhead must be secured by securing poles. Look at those, how pretty are they? Not sure where they come from. It's like driving your own plane. Oh God, look at the old brass pumps. I remember my dad having something like this. Garden syringe. Love it. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, these are, oh God, they got a special name. Can't remember. It will come back to me when I least expect it. Again, old racing car. Look at the legs on those. That's from some piece of furniture, isn't it? Wow. Wonder what that's from. Do you think it's a musical instrument? I don't know. But for £35, that's a lot of leather. Lloyd Loom. That's it. I knew it. Counting machine, I think. I remember one of those. Electric toaster. Again, fairground scales. More Lloyd Loom. Look at the bikes. Old oven there. What's that sign say? I do like to read what signs say. Don't know it's upside down, and I'm rubbish at reading things upside down. Look at this. As I say, what are your thoughts on bringing school children? Oh yes, it must be musical instruments. Look at those. Oh, beautiful. Leather strap. How pretty is that? Just to have as a piece of art, you know, if you've got that sort of house. Mad, isn't it? Sorry, I've got to keep an eye on. But yeah, I mean, it's like a TARDIS, isn't it? We haven't even been inside yet. Again, they would probably need a bit of Rustaline on it. A lot of Rustaline. Just been in there. The old tyres. Not going to go much further, but it does seem to go on forever. As I say, it's a mad place. Look at that. There's even stuff in there with an old trough. Huh. I think the wildlife love it here. Wonder how many hedgehogs they've got. I hope they've got a lot. Places like this, a dying animal, and we should support these where we can. Right, going back into the shop now. Don't think they're BOMBs. I don't know if I know what I can say it. Maybe even cut that out. We've got a helicopter as well. It's all happening today. Trouble is you can't see any of them. Or is it just a... Oh, it's a... it's a tractor. I'm not a farm girl, am I? Anyway. What do you think so far? Let's get inside. I just love the old signs. There, right. Let's go inside now. Hello.
5,102 children on the first night, and then the second night other schools do it, the third night other schools do it, and then there's Birmingham, Manchester and London.
Look at the old clocks. Don't know whether they'd have been on a steam train or something.
For world domination.
Yeah, so you're all right, Adrian.
Yeah, brilliant, thank you.
I'll take the black bin with me when I go.
Oh,
This is black bin home.
yes.
Absolutely beautiful stuff. Look at it. Look at that old church. Wow, beautiful. Old telephone. Is that the ones you used to wind? These are things I quite like. Provisions, I think it says. Provisions. I think that's really nice. And I've got a wall that I haven't filled yet. But as I say, that's going to have to be one for my husband. Bike. Oops, got me to kick that. Look at these. Side door dining room. Imagine those from old houses. Front door drawing room, front door. White and curry sporting. When life was very different. Well, hasn't changed for some. That's for mere mortals. Oh, Q9 line. Look at that. Wow.
Another one to the Isle of Wight.
That's what I went to, the other one there.
Yes, but
I said,
another one.
I'm looking at going to Torquay, I think.
Yeah, somewhere different.
Somewhere different. We're in Torquay for Christmas.
I've not been there.
What, Torquay?
Yeah, we go to Devon, but I don't
Yeah.
go to Torquay.
Oh, right, it's
I go
quite
to
nice.
Totnes.
Yeah.
It's full of weirdos, and I feel like I'm at home.
Oh, right. Oh, that's all right. Wherever, wherever you go, it's just all right.
Yeah, well, it is
Well,
what
we
you
make
make
it,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
Whether you stayed at the Grand in Scarborough or wherever, don't bother me. Pub across the way, really good. Always go across there.
We
just
have-
saying, I'm going to see Bruce. I like Bruce Springsteen. I love his new song, what he's just released. Gone to #1 in America.
Is the Grand as posh as it looks on the outside?
So no, it is a bit rough inside really. But anyway,
Look at
I
those,
said
you've got
to
an
you,
old car.
150 for a weekend to go there.
Well,
Wow.
when me and Jack went to
They've got to
Starbucks
be
a couple of
80s.
times, but we always say, like, opposite, like in the
What is
back of
that?
it.
Yeah.
Like the front's onto the front,
Is
isn't it?
it? Yeah.
And then the back there's like
Pull
car
down.
parking
Yeah.
and tail
Yeah.
lamp.
Huh.
And then the other side of it is like a
If
pavilion.
you're in,
Wow.
yeah. It was more expensive.
An old
than
electricity
Camelot. It was more
machine.
expensive than staying at the Grand. So then we stayed in Whitby for a few days, and then we got there and fell in lift. And then he kept leaving the car keys in the room, so we'd get into town, which is really a long way to walk from
Nice
where we
retro
were.
clock.
And then they were lifting in the hotel because they was doing repairs or whatever. So the 3 floors up to climb up the stairs. One that was really hot, so we didn't take it. I said, "Oh, I'll take your coat back."
Racing.
They did like a big
Oh, look at the
seafaring
board.
thing in
Little
town.
people.
In Whitby. All the fishermen and all the things.
Football.
It's really lovely. Yeah,
Proper old Meccano. Look at that.
I said, "Oh, we'll go back to the car."
The Horlicks mixers.
I ain't got the keys. Oh, well, you ain't got the ring then.
Would that be 50s, 70s?
But anyway, they're doing a
Oh,
candlelight
fine.
in
Beautiful.
Kingsley. They're doing candlelight at Bruce Springsteen, by candlelight. Like people singing, but not actually.
Architecturally, that's the word I was looking for. I just think some of these things are quite beautiful.
All over the world.
Look at that
He's
old
been to those this concerts. I said, I don't know him.
ball.
He's in the pub.
Gosh,
If he's playing it,
that's a proper old hamper.
Yeah, no, it's in Wembley, it's in America, anywhere, everywhere. Yeah, but this is candlelight.
£20. How pretty is that? Don't know what they're for though.
That's not fun. I can easily walk back from the church to the square. I know the square in Kingsland. I used to go out the
I
last.
don't think that's a bad one. That's Monte Carlo. 2 little cars, they can race each
Oh,
other.
look at their shopping quite a bit. Good times. And we went to Wellston.
Lovely little basket to put on their bike.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we went in there, had a salad,
Yeah.
came back out.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like after
that big
Tuesday
square
market.
is called Tuesday Market. And we park there usually, or good Weatherspoons,
Right,
not
Deco,
Weatherspoons.
no, probably
So,
after.
Always
I
get tickets.
yeah.
don't know.
No, always
another
get
one of those
tickets.
beautiful
Don't
teals.
get tickets
Yeah.
otherwise.
Absolutely stunning,
Oh,
aren't
Ben
they?
Marley enjoyed that.
Little old
Yeah,
boots.
there
Did
was
school
five.
take them?
Yeah, there was only 13 of them.
Yeah.
I think it was many, really.
No.
Probably went as well. I mean,
Steamship
probably
company.
yeah. Phone up on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, we can, can't you?
Wow.
But then I wondered if like the kids
Oh,
take
look at
their
the old
parents
Ted.
or not. And not encouraged.
No.
He's had
you
some
don't
love.
know, do you?
But Marnie don't care. She sat next to me on the way
All
back.
the old
Yeah.
cases.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
Gross,
kids
Mark.
like it was a long day for them. But
Yeah. Oh, right.
Dry cleaning.
They'll sleep on the bus, can't they?
no, they do not sleep on the bus.
Don't they?
No.
Oh.
Pictures.
I was extremely glad I had to always cancel the head classes.
Yeah.
Look at that
When
old
the
books.
6th started,
Yeah.
Workman's, look at that. Workman's Time book. Number 56. Sales ledgers. I think these are beautiful. Ledger. God, shame the taxman doesn't accept these sort of way of paperwork.
It's Ben's birthday today.
Wow, 1960,
He goes, I
1959.
just come to see what time it's taking me. I was going to have a shower now and do my hair. I wonder what time it's going. Now, he won't be going till after he's finished school anyway. They're at least at school anyway. He's having a notebook for his birthday. So, and his friend said, and he said, well, we've already got a
Wow,
notebook.
love old
He goes,
books.
"Oh, I bought me it."
God, that's a hell of a press.
His friends trying to one up on him.
Look at that.
So he told him, well, I've already got one.
395, but that is gonna last, and it looks good. And you can press really big flowers or beer pumps. Old number plate, okay.
All right.
Another beautiful teal.
Oh, doesn't it?
Better than those plastic horrible things. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that.
Yeah. They take us butlins and things, if they're in the top group of green lovers, they take butlins and stuff like that days out, don't they?
I don't know.
Well, they used to.
She just got a bar of Aero chocolate.
Oh,
The boy that she beat
Yeah,
told
but I'd
her
rather
that
have a
she
bar of Aero chocolate than
told her that she should sleep with her eye open.
Don't know what you can see in there. Probably something naughty.
How old's Phoebe now?
14.
All right. Oh.
that's live.
She likes school, does she?
So. Yeah, so.
Harry likes it. He's playing darts. He plays darts after school, so I picked him up first, and then you get a great school bag, so they don't have to go to
One
school.
day.
It's all on CCTV, so you get
You
five
see
minutes
those in the
off.
museum and you can't touch them or anything.
Huh? He's
So yeah,
13,
bring
in March.
school trip should come here. I
Very
think.
grown up. They all are, aren't they? At that age.
He was a baby.
Ben's 9.
When I last knew Harry, he was a baby.
Yeah, I know. I just sent her some baby pictures today of him. We're stood in the lounge with his Tottenham kit on. They're going to Butlins this next weekend, and then they go to Amsterdam for a few days. We're on a cruise in the summer. I don't know what else they're doing. She's been telling me all the things
not
that we're doing
school.
for summer. Huh?
No,
The school holidays, yeah.
£2 grand.
Can I go back to school?
I know. No, I don't think you'd want to, would you? Really?
I'd be more interested in learning.
Would you? That's what I tell
Than I
Harry.
was when I went to
Isn't everyone? That's what I said. Phoebe was. I said,
My friend Ria, who used to live next door, she's going to be a policewoman. She says she's going to Boston Lincoln College to do like a thing pre to going in the police.
Wow,
So that's what she's
it's
going
just
to do, she
changed.
said.
Real cream.
get on the right side of Earth.
She's lovely. She is. Ria's lovely. I told to her mum, and I said to her what she's going to do. She knows she wants to join the police. I see Lane's having some more work done. Having a drive up and what have you. I hear next door they wanted to build a straw house, but it's been turned down apparently.
Oh
Because
wow.
the big bad waterfall come, slow it down.
Eco house they wanted to build.
Ah.
It was straw.
Like mud and stuff sort of thing.
I don't know. As Paul was telling me, obviously it went to planning and they've turned it down, so.
Jet's turning her houses down now.
It depends if they were going to build a straw house.
Don't know. It's like lined with
Well,
straw.
it's going to
right,
pile
mate?
up a lot of bales.
Yeah. I just wish to do something with it. Looks like a bit like a gypsy site, doesn't it? They're running 2 businesses.
You'll have some comedy moments when you play this back later.
Anyway, thanks ever so much.
Alright.
Thank you. We'll be back. Wow. I hope you've enjoyed this. I have enjoyed it immensely. I think it is absolutely wonderful that these places still exist. I just hope for future generations they will remain, and that you don't get some health and safety idiot coming along and shutting these places down, because this is what real history is about. This is where we should bring our children. I'm going on. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at Antique Collectors Fair. Bet they're way pricier.